is your First Alert 5 weather with Mike Daniels.
We're glad you're in safe and warm tonight. Let me tell you, it was a wild ride over Wolf Creek Pass today. Snow and wind and ice made it quite an adventure rolling across the Rockies. I'm getting chills just looking at that picture. I had the boys in the tape room roll on that about 3:30 this afternoon. Outside live in Colorado Springs, we've got cloudy skies, a couple of snowflakes in some areas. Up north, Monument Hill getting some light snow right now. That's live from downtown Pueblo. Cloudy skies. There's a little bit of snow the far west side of the city all the way out to Pueblo West. Woodland Park, you started with sunshine this morning, and then that storm hit with a vengeance. There it is right there, coated up the roads for a short period of time. Then, in typical Colorado fashion, the sun came out, had a couple of flurries, and then more sun, and then a couple of flurries. That's usually the way it works around here. All right, your big weather story. Here's what happens tomorrow. That Arctic front that came through today banks up against the lee side of the mountains tomorrow. As we work through the day, we'll see a mix of clouds and sunshine tomorrow. Big story is going to be the cold air, and I'm not calling it just cold. I'm calling it positively polar. You'll want to dress in layers tomorrow. It's going to be awfully cold. Afternoon high temperatures won't even hit the freezing mark. Wind chills from 2 to 12 degrees below. Here's what we've got out there right now. Again, a couple of flakes across parts of El Paso County. There's the heaviest band of snow right now, straddling the El Paso County, Pueblo County border, stretches back into the Wet Mountains, Wet Mountain Valley, and Sangre de Cristos. Far west side of Pueblo, there's Pueblo Boulevard getting a couple of snowflakes right now. That could stretch into City Park, but heading out 50, it's probably going to get slick because that's been a pretty healthy band of snow. Traveling out 96 going to get slick, and if that road isn't treated, I-25, you're going to see some slick spots between Pueblo and Colorado Springs a little later this evening. Exercise caution. Right now we are getting snow from the Wyoming border all the way down into the Sangre de Cristos. You can see those bands lifting off to the north and east. And speaking of snow, it has really piled up. These are 3-day totals across the Rockies. Wolf Creek and Snowmass 26, and the big winner Silverton in the San Juans. That's great to see. A little over 3 feet of snow in the past 3 days. It's been awfully dry across that area. Good news for skiers and certainly good news for water concerns as well. Here's your hour by hour. We start tonight 8 to 8:30. Another band of snow setting up across El Paso County, down into Pueblo, Pueblo West, back into eastern Fremont County as well. By 9 to 9:30, that band showing a little bit of intensity. That'll be on Highway 50 right between Pueblo West and Canyon City. Still by midnight tonight, still seeing a little bit of leftover snow, but that stuff will really start to shrink after midnight tonight. Tomorrow morning, I think some of us start with clouds, then we'll see sunshine, but it is cold. Look at this temperature. 10:30 tomorrow morning, 16 in the Springs and 19 degrees in Pueblo. Not out of the question to see a leftover flurry tomorrow afternoon across the Palmer Divide, maybe up into Teller County, but most of us stay dry during the duration of the day tomorrow. Additional snowfall, it's not going to be much. If you get underneath that band across southern El Paso County, a ½ inch of snow certainly possible. Pueblo to Pueblo West, eastern Fremont County, a ½ inch to 1 inch of snow by early tomorrow morning. Again, exercise caution if you have to travel late tonight and tomorrow morning. Afternoon highs today before the cold front. Pueblo 59 degrees, but you had a wind gusting up to 55 miles per hour out of the west. In the Springs, we managed 51 degrees before that Arctic blast rolled through earlier today. Outside right now, there's a product of that cold front. Temperatures teens, 20s, and 30s, but factor in even a light breeze and you get the feel like index. Pueblo, it feels like 7, in the Springs 9, and in Monument right now, a current wind chill of 3 degrees below zero. Here's how cold it gets on the thermometer tonight. Below zero from Woodland Park into Monument, 4 in the Springs, 9 degrees in Pueblo. Let's drill down deeper into some of the neighborhoods. 0 in Briargate, Black Forest 1 below. Falcon tonight dropping down to 1 above. That's why I advise you to dress in layers tonight, tomorrow morning, during the day tomorrow. Wear something over your head and don't forget the gloves. Afternoon highs tomorrow. Take a look at the entire state. Not one freezing reading. Nothing making it above the freezing mark across our area tomorrow. So again, thankfully the wind is going to be real light, just a breeze from 5 to 10 miles per hour. In Colorado Springs, Friday morning, we start at 4 degrees above zero, but we make it above freezing again. Nice warm up Saturday ahead of a cold front, not a real strong cold front, and I don't think there'll be any moisture for the front to work with, but it'll be noticeably colder on Sunday. Windy day on Monday, dry, temperatures in the low 40s both Tuesday and Wednesday. Pueblo, you'll have no trouble keeping your cool tomorrow with a high below freezing. We're dialing in a warming trend just in time for your weekend. How about Saturday? There's your get outdoor day this weekend. It's going to be awfully nice, little breezy during the afternoon. Cold front comes in early Sunday morning for 10 degrees cooler, and then steady diet of 40s Monday, Tuesday into next Wednesday. For Canyon City, hang tough tomorrow. It gets much better into Saturday. Sunny skies, a solid warming trend. Saturday, 53 degrees. That'll feel awfully nice after the big chill tomorrow. And in Woodland Park, not out of the question to see a flurry tomorrow. Other than that, just plain old cold. cold. You're below freezing for the next couple of days, bouncing back to 40 degrees with